We meet up. Hi, how are you? Y'all. He takes his fucking mask off. And the man literally has a... What's good, y'all? It's Wavy Spice here, and today I'm coming to you guys with a video that I'm super excited about. It's actually gonna be a story time today. I believe it's Vlogmas day 10 or 11. Honestly, I've been getting the days wrong the whole time. So this is actually going to be a story time video, and it's going to be the story about my first date in NYC. And I'm gonna just let y'all know up front, it was very ghetto, but I'm about to let y'all in my business. You know what I'm saying? You in my business? Don't do that. So yeah, I'm letting you guys in my business.
You're in my business? Don't do that.
Before we get too deep in the video, I definitely want to go ahead and invite you to subscribe to my channel, join the Spice Gang, and become a Spice Girl. We have a whole lot of fun over here. I make content on NYC living, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, a little bit of everything. We're doing Vlogmas right now, really putting my skills to the test, I gotta say that. But I make content for ladies that don't necessarily fit into your beauty standards. So you might be plus size, or you might be dark skinned, you might simply just be a woman of color. You don't fit into the beauty mold, but you also don't give a... So that is who I make my content for, or people trying to get to that space in their life. Definitely don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I will have all that good stuff linked below, but let's get right into it, ladies. So I guess I'll start by saying Tinder is how I found my last two relationships. So, you know, I was kind of into Tinder when I first got here, and there's like so many people here, so much swiping you can do and everything, but normally the conversations never go anywhere. So this day, you know what, actually I found him on Hinge. This is when I had moved to doing Hinge, because I thought Hinge was going to be like more higher quality. Man, boy was I wrong. I can't remember, I remember his real name, but we're not going to say that. We're going to call him Fernando. He had a nickname that he was going by on the app. I can't think of what the nickname was though. But yeah, I was talking to him for a few days. There was really no gigantic red flags. The only weird things about him was that he seemed like really dumb when he texted, and he would literally take so many videos and photos of himself and send them to me. Like so many. So I also forgot to mention that he literally took some videos when he was out and about, like at events, and I could tell that he was there with other females. Not that I care, but that's just something else that I noticed. And he would constantly be asking me for photos, and I really did not like that. And he also seemed slow when I was talking to him. So these were the only, you know, these were the only odd signs that I had from him. But I was like, you know, he's asking me on a date, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So then he asked me on the date, and I set it for Thursday, because I like to go out on Thursdays just because like the next day is Friday. It's not a big deal or anything like that, so I'll go out on Thursdays or the weekend. So we set it for Thursday, and I think initially we set it for 7:30. He said we were gonna go to the Barclays Center. Mind you, I'm new to this area. I don't really know what the Barclays Center is. I figured it was like restaurants there, because I know he discussed that we were going to get drinks when we go out, and I'm pretty sure I asked, what do you plan on doing before? So it was supposed to be going to get dinner and drinks. So this is what I'm going into the date assuming is going to happen. So mind you, it's literally like payday. So, well, payday is the next day, so I'm a little broke, you know. I'm like, but I'm gonna take this Uber, because you know I'm probably gonna get a little free meal you know, at least, and get to have some good conversation, because I'm a conversationalist. I love talking to people. It's really easy for me, so I love going on dates. So, okay, so we said 7:30, and then he ended up changing it to 8, because he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna change it to 8 because I don't want you to be late. Mind you, I was aiming to be on time. 8 was perfect. I actually get there on time for the date, and he is the one that's late. So I decided to go upstairs and go in Target, look around, you know, just fill the time. I can't remember what time he got there, probably about 8:15. So also, one thing that we need to go back to is when we were talking through text, he kept saying that he was a Uber driver. So naturally, I'm assuming you have a fucking car. So this was the first thing that happened as soon as we met up. So I came downstairs, you know, I'm looking for him. I know what he looks like. I have a general idea of what he looks like. And then I'm looking for a car, but he's walking up. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, maybe he parked his car or something. But it literally looked like he was walking up. And another thing is he had on a backpack. I don't know how many guys would really come on a date with a backpack. It was just really throwing me off, especially since I was assuming that he had his own car. So we meet up. Hi, how are you? Y'all, he takes his fucking mask off, and the man literally has a rotten baby tooth on the side. Okay, a rotten fucking baby tooth, y'all. A rotten tooth. He had a rotten baby tooth. So that's one thing I'm gonna say. If these niggas is not smiling in their photos on these dating apps, don't talk to them or get them to send you a photo smiling before you go, because that rotten baby tooth threw me the fuck off. Thank God he put the mask back on. But the rotten baby tooth really threw me off. Like, I ain't seen a rotten tooth on a nigga in a minute. So it did throw me off. And it really messed with his looks. And also wearing hats in every photo, because that means, sir, you have a receding hairline, period. So that's something to look out for, lady. So what happens after that? He was kind of attractive. He had long hair, braids, you know. He really looked like a Dominican. I think he said he was training in Dominican or something. But yeah, who cares about that? But yeah, he had the rotten baby tooth. And that's not even the, y'all, this, we scratching the surfaces. Okay, so what happens after that? Okay, so we meet. I kind of ignore the rotten baby tooth. You know, he has glasses. He pretty much looks like this picture. We're in the Barclays Center, you know, we're looking around. I've never been there. So I'm like, wow, I've never been here. So I also wanted to add in with the Barclays Center, they were actually having a concert, and it was like a neighborhood block party. It really felt like New York again. So this is like one of the first times since the pandemic that it felt like NYC. So that was the highlight of the night, was looking at that concert and just hysterically laughing at all of the freaky people. And then he's going on about how he's from New York, and how he's been here all his life, blah blah blah, the New Yorker spiel. And then, oh, okay, so he's like, I don't know about you, but I'm dying to smoke some weed. And you know, sis takes part. You know, I love my Mary Jane. So, you know, I didn't mind that part. And I'm pretty sure on the way to this, I was like, so we're still gonna go for dinner and drinks, right? So I asked him this. This is the first time I asked him about the plans. He replies yes. So we go to like a side street, and number one, he didn't even have the blunt roll. How are you going to suggest that you want to smoke weed with somebody, but you didn't even come prepared to smoke the weed? So you literally had to roll the blunt. But y'all, let me tell you what happened also at this part. When he was rolling the blunt, he pulls weed out his backpack. He proceeds to tell me he has a whole ounce on him. Why would you have a whole ounce on you on a date? Are you like, please give me a comment below and tell me what you guys would have done at this point in the thing. I mean, after he told you he had an ounce on him, would you guys have left yet? Okay, well, my damn ass didn't leave yet. So we smoked the blunt. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good ass blunt, one of the best backwoods I've ever, you know, smoked in my life. But while we're in the middle of smoking, mind you, when I'm smoking, I'm already a Cancer, so I can feel weird stuff. So that's why I be asking questions, because I can feel the shift of energy. I can feel what's going on, you know, before it gets a little shifty, a little crazy. So we're smoking, and he gets a phone call, and it's somebody saying, oh, yo, he's like, oh, how far are you away? Like 16 minutes. Oh, he says, oh, you're mad close. You're mad close. And then he say, all right, I'll see you when you get here. Hangs the phone up. I'm waiting around, like, I'm gonna see if he's just gonna tell me what he was talking about. He didn't. So I proceeded to ask, so is somebody meeting us here? Oh yeah, I have some people that's gonna meet us here. It's gonna be like a triple date or something, and we're gonna go to Jersey. We're gonna go to this house, and it's gonna be like couples there. And I was like, that's not really what I want to do. And he was like, okay, well, we're not going to do that. Well, I just want my friends to meet the girls. Like, I put them together, so I need to be there when they meet, so it'll make it less awkward. Because these are two separate groups of people that don't know each other, but he's the common denominator as the person that they know. So he has to be there when this happens. So then I'm like, okay, so we're just going to meet them, and then that's going to be it. He says yes. So we keep smoking the blunt. Everything's cool. We're having conversation. He's giving off like that he's way younger than what he is. And mind you, he also is 32 years old. I'm 26. So I don't usually date anyone under 25. He talking about dumb shit, like just bragging about shit that I don't think is something to brag about. Like maybe when I was 19, I would have thought it was cute for him to brag about this type of stuff he was talking about. So Then finally the friend comes. So he's like, okay, we're gonna go meet them. We're gonna go walk and meet them. So we get over back to like where all the lights and shit is. And he's looking for the car. Mind you, he walks up to a car that isn't even the person's car. Like he doesn't even know what the person's car looks like that we're about to go to link up or for whatever situation. So he finally finds the person and I'm like, so why are we walking over to the car? We're not going to get in the car, right? He's like, oh no, we're not going to get in the car. So I walk over to the car. Mind you, he's walking through the traffic like an idiot. That was a part of his spiel about being a New Yorker. He just walks all over the streets. He just jaywalking and shit. I understand a little jaywalking, but he was doing the most. Okay, so the people pull up in the car. It's like a Spanish dude driving and a black dude in the driver's seat with a big ass bottle of Henny. He didn't got out. I mean, you could smell them smelling like liquor. And then he's like, oh, I didn't know it was going to be 2 empty seats in the back. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, no, I told you I didn't want to go to Jersey. Honestly, I feel like I was either getting set up to get like gang raped because I don't know why he thinks I want to go in the car. Like, why would you think that I want to go in a car with 3 strange men that I don't know with liquor and weed? Like, what about that reads, this is a good idea? And then he was just like, oh my God, well, I really don't want to leave you. Like, I really don't want to leave you. Like, he's trying to make it like I'm upset that he leaving, like I'm not finna leave. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And then I literally like called my Uber and dipped. And he was standing at the car looking like stupid, like because they was like still standing there when I left. And then as soon as I passed by in the Uber, they started going behind the Uber. So that was just kind of weird, but they didn't keep following for long. I think they turned on another road. So as soon as I pull off in the Uber, I unmatch him on Hinge and block his phone number. And this nigga literally ended up calling me off of one of the 2 cell phones that he had. Because I also forgot that part. He had 2 cell phones. How ghetto. He had the nerve to call me the next day, y'all, and try to apologize. And then like send me text messages with like sexual advances. Yeah, that was my date experience. A nigga literally asked me out on a date to smoke a blunt and go ride with his fucking friends to Jersey with an ounce of weed and liquor. So yeah, this is what I think about New York man. I don't have a good depiction of New York men at all. I wonder where the fucking rich ones that are like entrepreneurs and fucking shit are, because I don't think they're on these dating apps, honey. Like these dating apps, I have not had much luck. I've only been on 2 dates. The second one wasn't as bad, but he obviously clearly only wanted pussy. So it was just like, yeah, I'm really good on this. So I haven't been on any more dates. I'm kind of like uninterested in the apps right now. I'm not into the apps. I'm just really not. Like, I miss being able to meet people out in public, but you know, we're in a panorama, so you know, what can you do? But yeah, I just wanted to share that experience with you guys. This has been my experience with New York dating. Definitely gonna say very ghetto. I'm gonna give it a good 2 out of 10 compared to my experiences in Virginia. I'm gonna give it a good 2 out of 10 so far, maybe 3. At least the last day, we did go and have drinks and I got lit. So I mean, I guess they're getting better, you know? What can you say? I guess they're getting there. But yeah, that was my experience. It was something I'm not sure I definitely don't want to experience again, but you know, we're gonna get back out there one day. 2021, gonna take on the dating scene. So yeah, guys, I hope you like this video. Definitely don't forget to join the Spice Gang and become a Spice girl. We have a whole lot of fun over here. Follow me on all my social media. I'll have all that good stuff linked below. TikTok, Instagram. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.